So one of the chapters in the book is Find Your Purpose. And I share the story of my journey to the academy, which started with a rejection letter that basically, for the class of 81, that said, you were not selected because, and this is before the internet, right? So I just got a piece of paper that said, you were not selected because, and all I remember is every box was checked.
Okay.
So I went off to the prep school, and my father was a Vietnam veteran, fighter pilot, very influential in my lives and the lives of my brothers. Older brother was at the academy, cadet wing commander. Younger brother came into the academy, and I found that for the first 2 years, I struggled with, I used to say that I was on academic probation, restriction, but at least athletically, I was slow. So we made this mutual decision that I needed to get out and get my act together. And so I got this incredible opportunity to be a roadie for Harry Chapin. Now, many of our listeners and watchers, right, they have an assignment now to go look Harry Chapin up, right? Because they're too young to remember. But people don't know that Harry Chapin actually went to the Air Force Academy.
I did not know that before reading your book.
Yeah. And he was in the early 60s, and he made it through basic training and left and found his way to New York, where he started a band with his brothers and drove a taxi. And he wrote this song, Taxi, which became the #1 song, right? While I was on this trip, trying to join him as a roadie, we lost contact, so I ended up riding a bicycle across the country for an entire year and meeting these incredible, Americans on the back roads of America who took me in, right, who took care of me. And I came to the conclusion that this nation and those Americans that I met are worth defending. And so, from a mentoring standpoint, I count many of them as mentors to me because they taught me about the hardworking American people who get up every day, to your point about families. They care about their families. They want a better life for their kids. And you know what? They deserve a military who stands for them. And so when I came back to the academy, I came back with purpose. I came back with embracing the ideals of what the academy stands for. And I love going out to talk to cadets when I was in as chief, and I'd say, hey, every one of you is on some part of this journey. Some of you are fighting the system, and some of you have embraced it. All I can tell you is my last 2 years were a lot more fun than my first 2.